Oh, we are so looking good. Emmet Cell transform into the Hades. I don't even know what this does. No idea what's going on. But do we need a clue? Wrench for the win, baby. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man. In today's juicer, we're going to find out if cats and elephants get along. That's right, so it is going to be Wrench. I know I kind of like in and out of the Universes Beyond, but this is Black Cat. But in the universe, I'm going to address her as Wrench. Whenever Wrench enters, look at the top 9 cards, so 9 lives, haha. Yeah, of target's opponent's library, you're going to exile 2 of them face down, put the rest of them, and you're basically just going to be able to cast them whenever you want. You do have to pay for them, but just getting 2 cards out of the top 9 is pretty damn good. And how we're going to make use of this is the lovely Reality Fulcrum. If you've been living under a rock, this card has been seeing a lot more play lately. On 4, you're going to play this, you're going to exile. Now what's really good about that, it doesn't seem that crazy, but having this as a double mana rock for basically anything in exile is really amazing. And it's not very hard to get things into exile when you are going for like Wrench and the Virtue of Persistence. Very, very easy. And you'll notice we also kind of have like a little bit of a monument sub theme here. I only have 3. I think 4 is a little bit overkill. We also do have, you know, Quint's Insight and Artist's Talent. And I think you start having diminishing returns on 4 versus 3. It's just my like answer. Without evidence, it's my opinion. Maybe you could throw another one in there, like versus Control or something. But overall, I think the deck has been performing quite well, and I do like it because you know what? We do have Quint's. We have Quintorius as the avatar. We have Quintorius as the card sleeves. We've got Quintorius here, and then we also have Quint's Insight. So there's a lot of flavor here. Quintorius is really, really nice too because when you discover, this is just like a nice planeswalker in general. When you are casting stuff from exile all the time, you're going to have your Quintorius deal 2 damage and gaining 2 life most of the time, no joke, you're actually like going to enjoy the life gain more than the life drain. So very, very relevant there. Otherwise, we do have Ugin. We've got plenty of colorless spells to make use of Ugin. Most of the time, whenever we have Ugin, if you watch my last video, you just have like a big Simic ramp deck. But in this deck, it actually is very relevant to go for the 0. Most of the time, you would just go for the +2, like 99% of the time. This deck's a little different. We do have Mazemind Tome and Reality Fulcrum, all for colorless mana. So there's a lot of times where you will cast Ugin, and then you'll go for 0 instead of the +2, and then have like a, you know, one of these colorless spells, and then exile another thing, because a lot of times at the end of the day, we are a control deck. So we are going to be on the back end, or the back step, back foot, whatever. We're going to be taking out opponents' threats that way. So overall, I think this deck is like really, really good. The Artist Talent feels very, very clean. The ratios feel pretty good. You definitely need your Strategic Betrayals and everything like that. But other than that, let me know if you have any questions. You could probably go for Outrageous Robbery. I personally have not really noticed that we needed. I have 4 Duress, including the sideboard. Ancient Vendettas. Maybe you could go for Outrageous Robbery for a little extra like fun. I'm sure you could. I haven't really noticed it, but other than that, that's about it. Exile, Control, Quintorius with the new Fulcrum and Wrench/Black Cat, and we're going to see how it does. So keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It really helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Max Knight. Hello, Max Knight. Looks good to me. Alright, we got our lovely tomes. It's not too bad, though. Tome can kind of gain us life if we do have, like, the Seam Rip. This is going to be, like, mono red. We're ready for you. Oh. Well, maybe I'm not ready for you. This might be VV then, huh? Okay, maybe I'm not then. Do I just Seam Rip this damn thing? I think I do, right? But then next turn, we can actually do some... Yeah, I think this is a little bit more mana efficient. If we go Tome. Next turn, we can go 2-drop and Seam Rip. I think it's a little bit more mana efficient, so... Ow. I played midweek just for the 2 free rare and free cosmetic. What's the cosmetic? Now you're talking my language. A cosmetic? I do like me some cosmetics. Got a builder, BC companion. I gotta look at. Hold on, I'll look at this after this match. Day of Judgment, sure, that looks good. We'll keep that. I know that I do have Day of Judgment, but we'll just do this for now. We'll kind of hedge our bet here a little bit. I need to keep on moving. The most worth it thing that Arena does? Maybe I should look into it then, huh? I usually, like, I don't look into, like, anything. I just go straight. I got tunnel vision. Straight tunnel vision. I just go straight to standard best of 3. And I spend a lot of time on these decks. Like, I spend a lot of time on these decks. So, maybe I do need to go branch out into the whatever the hell it's called. Looks good. I want to take a look at your hand here. Show me that hand. Crap. You can always... No, yeah, I know. The way that I said that made it sound like as if they were mutually exclusive, so that's my bad. Rest in Peace is gonna hit so hard. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after this game, but yeah, I typically just don't give a flying fladoodle about the metagame, but if it's got cosmetics and it's worth it, I definitely gotta take a look at it then, huh? Oh, Tear of the Peaks. Am I dead yet? If I'm not dead yet, maybe there's a shot here. We have Mazemind Tome too, so... Alright. Draw. Yeah, let's take just the scry here. We're going to Day of Judgment here for sure. So, gain me some life and hopefully we can survive. Nah. What am I looking for? I have no idea. Not sure what I'm looking for. Fulcrum's not too bad. So if they have another Cavaro, then we just say GG's. Do not hit another one. We'll say do not. The best card in literal history. Alright, let's go for Reality Fulcrum. Try and find a land, I suppose. They could also be packing a counterspell here, which would be very off-putting. But I'd rather go for the Reality Fulcrum here. Worst case scenario, we still have this. I really hope they don't have a counterspell here. That is beautiful. That is purty. Purty good. Quintorius, don't mind if I do. Quintorius! So beautiful. What a beautiful elephant you. Let's drop a little Discover action here, huh? Let's have a little fun with our lovely elephant. You would not go poaching on my beautiful elephants. Oh, you're gonna get it. You're gonna pay for that. Reality Fulcrum? Oh, now we're cooking artist talent with Reality Fulcrum. I mean, come on, baby. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We almost have a... Wait. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe we should go for this just in case I have to Lightning Helix. It's kind of awkward to not use our Reality Fulcrum at all, but yeah. Oh well, it's alright. Gotta find a way to, like, kind of impulse something or something like that. So if I may discard a card, then you draw a card. I think, do I really just want to hit the face here? Like, probably not. We'll wait a second. And now that we have the Virtue of Persistence, this is what it's all about. Alright, this is what it's all about. So now we Virtue. Nope. Lightning Helix. And now, with the Reality Fulcrum, we get a free Virtue of Persistence. I don't call it free, but a Virtue of Persistence because the Reality Fulcrum ramps us up from Exile. How sick is that? How sick is that? Be honest. That's a sick badge you got there? Oh, what kind of badge is that? I do see it. Low? What is that? Low? Alright, what's happening here? Terror of the Peaks, what even happened here? Did you reanimate something? I actually just missed what happened? Wait, what? What happened? I'm so lost. How'd you do terror? Oh, you just hardcasted. Oh, you just hardcasted it. Alright, well, we're gonna keep this so that I can, like, kind of discard something, but wow. Okay, just like that, we're kind of in a rough spot. Alright. But what is that badge, Adam? Ow. Wrench. Now we are talking, baby. It's only getting better with Wrench, Speedway, Saboteur. When it enters, look at the top 9 cards, because, you know, cats and stuff. Show me what you got. Oh, you want to discard my hand, don't you? Don't you? So you can exile 2 of them face down, and then mana of any type can be cast to suspend it. Okay. So I don't know, maybe Overlord and Meringue? We're definitely gonna go Meringue. And then Overlord maybe? Or do we just go double Meringues? They're gonna hit me, but like, whatever. Let's go Overlord, so maybe we can... I don't even know. We're just clicking buttons here. No clue. I'm clicking buttons here, baby. Meringue River Regent with the Reality Fulcrum. Bang, bang. Sure. I don't think I really want to shock myself in here, so... But now I don't have to shock it in. Now I don't have to shock it in. So we're going to actually go for the Hades, Sorcerer of Eld. This is kind of crazy. Oh, this is so nasty. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you can transform this thing. If I just, like, don't die here, which I'm thinking I might not. So 2 damage. That should be okay, right? Ow. Oh, we are so looking good. Emmett Selch, transform into the Hades. I don't even know what this does. Are you not entertained, baby? Are you not entertained? I don't know what's going on here, but we got everything we could ever want. I don't know. Let me read this card. I don't even know what this does. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or token will be put into your anywhere, exile instead. Alright, so... let's go Quintorius. I don't know if this is the optimal move, but I don't give a crap. We're going to do this. Why? I don't know. Because Quintorius is going to burn them. That's why. This is so insane. This is literally the most insane thing ever. Nah, this is too insane. I can't even handle this right now. Yeah, discard a card. No, we should have waited for the monument. Okay. We gotta slow down here. This is the craziest thing I've ever done. Mountain. This is too insane. Why does this only cost 1 now? Are things less now? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Strategic Betrayal. Yeah. Discard. We're gonna be able to play it with Hades. You're gonna lose 3 life. Sure. Quintorius says whenever you cast a spell from Exile, we're popping off. Lightning Helix to the Dome. Discard a card again. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Yep, draw. Of course. Oh, yes. Wait, why aren't we... Wait, why isn't Quintorius hitting? Whenever you cast a spell from Exile. Oh, it's not from Exile, technically. Okay, I got you. Yeah. No clue what's going on. No idea what's going on. But do we need a clue? Wrench for the win, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. No idea. No idea. But we got it done. Anyway, very much entertaining. Clean house. Appreciate that. No, if it exiled, if it exiled and then came back like Jekt, Reluctant Guardian, then it would go back to their control, yes. But if it just transforms alone, then no. But that was honestly so sick. Alright, let's go rest in peace. For sure. Don't need Seam Rip. Tactics. Vendetta. Vendetta on the draw might be rough because it is a 4-drop. So on the play, I think we put that in. We'll cut a Virtue. Yeah, we basically just want to target their graveyard. Sure. Maybe one more Day of Judgment. Honestly, the Virtue is not that great here. But spot removal is worse. Alright, I think we can rock with this. I might have to mulligan this. It's just not very good. Like, it's good, but now that I know that I'm playing a graveyard deck, I think I want to be a little bit more disruptive. This is just a little bit too, like, flimsy. I would love this hand if we were playing against, like, Just Guy Control or something, but I think I want to hit a Rest in Peace. Which is kind of, you know, it's asking for a lot, but... So I don't have a black source now. But I'm still going to pitch away the Ugin, because this is a 7-drop, and if we do top deck into a black source, we can just get rid of the Kavaru on the spot. Case in point. Let's get rid of that black source. Kavaru, yep. Get away. Shoo. I'm not joking you. I hate this card. I'm so over it. There's nothing endearing about this combo anymore. It's lost its luster. Alright, so now we're kind of in land hell here. Fortunately, they kind of aren't looking so great either, so... The idea here with the Myojin is basically if you go for Kavaru, you're going to have me discard my whole hand. I'm not going to lie, that actually is kind of funny, but... 4 rips and 4 tactics and that Duggan's Chrome crying. Yes, I have 3 Rest in Peace in the sideboard that I put them all in. And then I think I have 2. Well, tactics I have 2, and then I have 2 Strategic Betrayal. Right now I need lands, though. I think I caught one of my Virtues, so this is my only singular Virtue in the deck. I'm not really in love with seeing it, but... Yeah, this is not good, though. Yeah, this is really bad. We might just lose to no lands here. Gross. Yeah, we're in, like, a lot of trouble here. They'd have Kavaru. Sure. Sorry, Adam. I gotta make my 75 cents an hour to pay for these wild cards. Alright, Emmett Selch. Well, I mean, if I top deck land and, I don't know. If they can't do, okay. Hey, you know what? That's at least something. If they can't do their thing, do I care that much? We'll both just sit here and have a lackluster game then, I suppose. Ooh, okay. 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 Alright, so what do I gotta do? Non-creature spells cost 1 less to cast. I mean, not too bad. We're gonna need this for next turn and then go from Quintorius, because I'm looking at a beatdown here. Ugh. Gross. That's 7 guaranteed here. Ow, ow. Veil Merc. Oh, no. At least we discard or exiled the other one, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Gotta rip it, baby. Let's discard probably Wretch at this point. Hey, Quint's Insight? That's actually kind of free then, right? We basically have to rip off like a, whatchamacallit. We basically have to rip off Day of Judgment, essentially. The problem with Quint's Insight is even when we cast this, we're basically just looking for a Day of Judgment, right? So Quint's Insight, just give me Day of Judgment. I think we're just dead, right? I just misclicked. And we're dead. Okay. Well, that was a very underwhelming game, too. Vendetta? See, now we can put in Vendetta because we're on the play. So on our turn 4, we can use that before they have the opportunity to drop Kavaro on turn 4. That's the idea here. Round 3. Right. This is like a really good hand. I mean, I don't think we can really be picky enough to say no just because it doesn't have like any interaction. It's kind of tough. On the play, I think we're going to try it out. We do have the talent in the endurance. But if they have like the God draw, you know what I mean? We could be cocky. We could be picky, cocky, whatever you want to say, and then mulligan just for like a rest in peace, because this deck does typically kind of fold to it, but I would just reset by the shell asking for a dang oven today. Oh, no worries, Adam. I appreciate that, but for a dang oven, gosh, ovens are rough. I just use the my air fryer. Adam, I'm not even joking you. I don't own one. I don't own an oven. I only have an air fryer now. For that exact reason that you said. I was like, an oven? Or do I just rely on my stupid air fryer? Oh, the monument, really? I guess I'm really not that surprised by it. Hell. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yo, what? Okay, let's go. So, non-creatures are 1 less to cast. That's really nice. I think it's probably just still better to rest in peace here. God, this is more mana efficient, though, but... I think I have to just set this down. It's a lot slower, but... And then I think we have to get rid of Quintorius to spike a land here. Which we don't do, but that's okay. Hang lost the house and the other one exploding. You had an oven explode? Adam, that sounds rough, my man. Alright, well let's rock it. And then maybe we can go in for the Reality Fulcrum next turn. Now that all of our stuff's cheaper. Ow. Do I really want to get... I don't think I need to go for Vendetta here. We've already done Rest in Peace. And now we have Strategic Betrayal. So I don't know if we need that Vendetta anymore. This resolving, please give me a land. Like, please give me a land. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, they're not... No black land. That's okay. I think it's okay. Meringue, sure. The element failed and started arsoning the element. Holy... Ooh. That's a true horror story, Adam. My god. Turned into a plasma cutter and caught the cabin on fire? Jesus. Alright, Terror. What is the play? I could just rip off an Ugin. No, I can't. We're not that heavy-handed yet. So I think I just go Monument. This is tough. I'm going to pay. We're going to go Monuments. I kind of like everything here. I'm going to say no. We might have to awkwardly, like, pitch the Quintorius here. So I'm going to go Strat. So now we discard... I don't really want to discard anything particularly, but I guess it has to be Quintorius then. Probably just draw, right? Can they kill me next turn? They might be able to. Okay. I don't think I need both of these Ugins, so I'm going to risk this a little bit here. Discard the Ugin. Create a treasure token. Ooh. I guess we have to get down this tome. So there is the lovely Day of Judgment. No, I don't think so. We might just be a turn too late, though. So 12 life's a little sketchy. Okay. Can they do 7? They have 7 power? It's not 7 power, so that's alright. Okay, 2 is not bad. 2 is very doable. The casserole is okay, though? Is that a real story? That's actually funny as hell. If the casserole was okay, that's all that matters, right? Did you actually eat it? I want a real answer on that. Did you actually eat the casserole? Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. So we can go Ugin, obviously. We also can go Day of Judgment. Let's actually take... I mean, this is a really close game, so I don't want to goof this up. We do have the treasure token for treasure. We can rock the Tear of the Peaks. I think we probably want this, I suppose. Draw. Main. We go Ugin. Pay. We're gonna exile. So the problem with this is, this has to cost 3 life, though, right? Let's target Emich Selch first, because then we go for Reality. Well... It's not really a spell, right? This is an ability. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. So that's not... Yeah, okay. So then no. I guess we still have to draw cards and make treasure tokens then. I'm just really nervous. So we'll say no. I think we'll pitch the Day of Judgment then? Ooh, this is kind of hard. Draw. Discard you. Make a treasure. There's Lightning Helix. Draw. Gain 3 life. Life is good. Now we've got a treasure token that we can Lightning Helix. I don't know if Lightning Helix is good, though. My god, this is tough. Oh my. 8 life? Is 8 life good enough? It might be. It really might be. Let's tap this down. Pass? We did have to pop up the names to let it finish cooking. Really? You had to pop over to the names to let it finish cooking. That's hilarious. I don't mean it's hilarious. But that is wild. I have heard stories like that. Pretty wild. Oh, the rest is not bad, though. That actually does activate our monument. Okay. I'm just gonna draw cards. I feel like drawing cards is pretty good, isn't it? Wow, what a weird deck, but we found a way with double artist talent. Not half bad. Caillou, how you doing here? That's who this is. This is Caillou. Now, I know I don't have any black sources, but we know what I do have is a dream that the tome is going to scry into more black sources. That's the idea here. That's the vision. Because sometimes with 3-color lands, things get a little squirrely. You can't have a 3-color deck that's just perfectly consistent, can you? Opponent. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was about to rip you for going down to 5, but to rope me. Lucky hit, can't lie. Cake by the ocean bog. What is this, Golgari Graveyard? Golgari Midrange? Whatever it is, get the World Championship sleeves here. Let's get a little bit more information. Oh, this is Sultai Mill. Okay. Just Sultai Mill, then. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a cool little Omenpath pet thing here. This molten lava alien thing. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay. Bro's got some moves. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Dude's got a molten scythe. Cool. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of help here. Preferably just a black land. That's not a black land. Nope. Pretty much black land or bust here, huh? Ow. Yeah, I keep better will be cake by the ocean bar. Alright, find me a black land, Quint. It is quintessential that I find a land here. Pretty, pretty, pretty please with a cherry on top. That would be great. I would prefer not to get scuffed. But such is life. That's not it. Black land. There it is. All you gotta do is ask and get a little bit grumpy. And it usually works. So let's just strat it up, baby. Yeah. Pretty easy stuff here. I don't think you need more Esper Origins. You've already had some, so I think it's only fair that one's fair. 3 is a little bit gluttonous, right? Alright, so far so good here. This has got to just be Kavaro. The deck has been absolutely everywhere today. Alright, so I'm gonna try and just rip off this Reality Fulcrum then. Guess Seamer's pretty useless here, huh? Let's go, baby. Reality Fulcrum. Reality shall be bent, baby. Let's go. Problem with this deck is that you basically just need to remove the graveyard. They're like, this deck is not interested in playing the game of Magic the Gathering. This game wants to play Solitaire and win on turn 4 with 0 interaction. So it is our job to defile the vile fiend's plans. There we go. That's what we want to do. Because as of right now, it's not looking great. Where's that Cavarro at? It's probably in their hand, huh? Yeah, all of our removal literally useless. Basically all of it. If they get what they're going after, it is not gonna matter. So probably just Helix. Sure. I do like the Day of Judgment, though. I mean, they do that. They still have Arden, which kind of sucks, but... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll shock this in, then. Oh, yeah, take that 1 damage from Quint's Insight. That's right, baby. That's right. I know you're fuming right now. So why is it telling me to get rid of my black sources? That's ridiculous. Auto Tapper, you're so ridiculous. Auto Tapper is insane. I'm glad I caught that. I would have been seething. Would have been absolutely seething here. Let's just go and get the Virtue into the Exile pile. So maybe we steal their stuff. Now we can go for Bitter Triumph, discard. Do that kind of nonsense. I don't think they can just like 1 turn kill me, which, well, I guess we'll see. Fortunately, we do have the Day of Judgment, but we'll see what you got here. Okay. And these all have... Wait, hold on. Demons you control have haste, right? So they don't all have haste, right? Control. Excuse me. Excuse me, I want a full control here. I need to interact. Excuse me. I don't think they have split second, do they? Why are you resolving things? No, stop. There we go. So demons you control have menace. I just want to get rid of you, basically. Yeah. Probably the land? Or is it endurance now? Yeah, I think it's just endurance, whatever. I don't care. Draw a card. Well, I guess we probably should have kept the monument then, in hindsight, whatever. I don't care, I'm just worried about the stupid board. If you don't have, whatchamacallit, haste, I mean, we can just Day of Judgment you. Okay. Artist talent, kind of unfortunate that I'm dumb. Probably should have kept that monument. That didn't make any sense. We're not ready to start burning an opponent. I think we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's definitely not even close to enough. We got to rip a Day of Judgment. So for now, I'm just going to draw. It's fine. So we can rock the Persistence. That'd be kind of funny if we can steal all their stuff. So as of right now, we're going to go in for Day of Judgment and then Artist Talent. I think this is totally fine, right? Artist Talents. Day of Judgment, of course. Discard a... I kind of like both, but whatever. Now we got Wrench. Oh, yeah. Treasure. Swipe the board. Alright, please don't just have like another Cavarro. That'd be kind of ridiculous, wouldn't it? I think we can both agree that'd be a little bit ridiculous, right? Am I dead? I know the demons have haste, right? And then they can make a 5/5 token demon. Big F, Akarazi. Big F. Alright, well, this is game 1. And at least we can hit him with like a rest in peace. I don't even know if I'm dead yet. I probably am dead, I'd assume. If we hit him with another Day of Judgment, though, they have to rebuild. But they'll probably just have like the third card of Kavaro, or whatever the hell. Yeah, I mean, it's top deck Judgment or Bust, so do what you will. Wait, am I just dead? Hold on. 4 8. 4 8. 14, 15, 19? Hold on. Math's hard. I think I'm still alive, right? Still alive, baby. Alright, now all we have to do is just top deck into Day of Judgment. Easy. Paying respects to the form in the ladder, it's dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. I've had better times on here, but today's been pretty good, I can't lie. It makes it easy as a content creator, hopefully, I'd hope at least, that people can kind of get behind you, because they're like, you know what? He's facing the crappy meta with a fun, interactive, and actual real deck. We should get behind this guy. That's kind of my vision. Hopefully it's working, but the worst part is too is that all of, like, you know, whether it's VV, whether it's Kavaru, all of their turns are literally 500 hours long. All of their turns, it's every time. They all take 4 hours to make their turn. You go, oh my god. Please, for the love of fuck, just go. I got 1 life, dog. What else can you be doing here? You have no land. Dog, you have no land, you have no anything. Are you just holding full control? Yeah, exactly. Are you just holding full control? And the worst part is I don't even have the answer, but I could just draw into the answer. So the game's not dead. I don't want to forfeit, because the game's not dead. Because I can go in for artist talent or something. Like, the game's not dead, but like... So you have to, like, just hold off to your, like, you know, 1% chance that you could win. I mean, just ridiculous, man. Just pass the turn, dog. Just pass the turn. They deserve it. They deserve a Day of Judgment so bad. They deserve it so badly. They absolutely deserve this Day of Judgment if they were ever to get one. He's waiting for you to concede. I ain't conceding. Ain't nobody conceding here. Alright, what's the play? Let's find a Day of Judgment then. Alright, what's the play here? If I go... What gives me the most draws? If I go another Monument, then Quints... I don't think I can push for two cards, right? It's just one. If I go for Monument, we can discard. I don't have... Yeah, but I don't have a Monument out, so... 1, 2, 3. No. Alright, it's just Quint's Insight into Day of Judgment then. That's our only out here, so... Nope. If that was an untapped land, there would be a possibility that we could do another one, but no, that'll be it. Yeah, it was just Day of Judgment. But then I can't go Monument and then... You can't go Monument and draw. You can't go Monument and Day of Judgment. So if I rip the Day of Judgment, I don't think I can do it, right? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So if I go Monument, 1, 2, 3, and then I go Quint, 1, 2. Maybe I should have gone Monument and then Quints. And then have a treasure. But then you can't... Well, then I can't go for Day of Judgment then, right? I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to move on. Alright. Vendetta. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. All of the... literally everything is useless. All spot removal, useless. Spot removal is the most useless, laughable, dumb thing against this deck. So we shall not do it. Okay. Even like Helix can maybe keep me surviving. I think Duress might be okay if they were running this thing. Because truly, like, Lightning Helix is dead. Like, there's just no point in targeting anything they have. There's no point. I'm not running it. Alright, show me a rest in peace, please. The opponent might just be roping, because I don't think the opponent actually made a single decision. So, what a DK of Beam and Tosh, I know. Big one. Opponent might just be roping me too, so I have no idea. But we're going to open a rest in peace, and we're going to kill him, so I'm not worried. Yeah, Lightning Helix is basically gain 3 life for its impact. Yeah, it's just dead. This deck is not interested in playing. I'm anti decks that just don't want to play the game. And that's why I feel at least control is kind of fun, because you at least get to interact with the control opponent. This one is literally just like you don't. They're like, why is this your deck of choice, right? So I have Rest in Peace, but I have to get rid of it. We have all of the anti-graveyard cards and just not enough land. How sad is that? Alright, this is gonna have to do, baby. Dreams come true. That's basically my threshold for decks. I'm like, does this deck want to at least play kind of like a game? Or is it just playing solitaire? And this deck is the latter. Such as Steve's interaction with our Smash. Should I go next? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you notice, I don't ever really play decks like that. A lot of my decks are like we're pro interaction in this game that we play. Or at least you should be, right? It's like playing Helix out with the only his deck made me decide to main. I main deck. I do now. I literally do now. Yeah, I literally do main deck 2 Strategic Betrayal, and then I sideboard 2 of them. If I'm running black, I do every single time. If there's just no, there's like, it's a no doubter, right? Spider-Man, like, well, there's like Vivi, obviously. Yeah, Strategic Betrayal is the best. I've said this before. I probably sound like an owl at this point, but it is the best 2-spell removal in the format. I don't think it's even close. Alright, Artist Talent. Let's see what you got here. We can hit him with a Vendetta, just call it Kavaru. God, we just have 2 Betrayals in the main. Oh, I like the sound of that. Gagari just has 3 Skews in the main. Yeah, graveyard decks are everything right now. Even Skews. This doesn't happen a whole lot, but even Skews can eat an Enduring Curiosity. That always feels good. So we could rock a Reality Fulcrum. I'm not going to wait around. We're just not waiting. I think I get rid of the Day of Judgment. Nah, I don't know. Actually, it's kind of close. It's probably Wrench if we're being honest, just because it's not a creature. I guess that's the only way I have here. But we're going to call it Kavaru. Oh god, how do you spell it? Oh my god, yo, help, 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 help. I'm gonna have to Google this. I don't know how to spell this. Kavaru Mindbitten? Is that this card? I literally don't know what the card is called. Yo, help, 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 help. 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 Mindbitten. Yep. Alright. Get out of here. I had to Google that. I was like, I am not doing the wrong card. I'm not doing the wrong card. God. Alright, so at least now we have a shot, right? There could be another Kavaru in the arena. I don't know. I have no idea. This is the through the Omenpaths nonsense. Like I wasn't playing around. I'm googling the hell out of that thing. All right, so that helps out a lot. They still have an Esper Origins, so I mean, we're still not like looking amazing here. Opponent is just absolutely in love with the 12-minute turns. I promise you it can't be that big of a decision, opponent. I promise you it can't be. Tick, tack. Opponent, you're killing me! That's the first time someone get the turn 4 surgical like that. Oh yeah, no, that happens quite a bit. I rock the Vendetta versus Kona and Kavaro and the Just Guy Revelation decks. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that card. Yeah, Ancient Vendetta's gas. Endurance, you say? So maybe... I mean, I kind of want to keep my Day of Judgment around. Not gonna lie. So we'll just go... Tome. Nope. No, we'll just keep it. Sure. Alright. If you take out anything in their hand, they don't... Yeah, exactly. Isn't that nice? If you take it out of their hand, and they always have it, they just never... They're never just gonna not have the card, right? That's not how it works. They always have the Kavaro in their opening hand. They don't get the replacement, which is really nice. Pit of Offerings? Isn't that the land that just, like, exiles 3 things or whatever? I haven't really given much thought to it. It comes in tapped, and then you just exile 3 cards, right? And it's pretty solid. I mean, if we're running a control... I don't think I can do that if we're running 3 colors. But if you're running, like, a Azorius control, I could see it, maybe. As a sneaky little tech. But in a 3-color build, I don't think you can do that. Because doesn't it give colorless, or it steals the color of the card? I'm not willing to dance around that. Alright, so you already know we're going to rock this. Let's see if we can find a Virtue of Persistence. What are they targeting here? Okay. No. Alright, so art 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I really need a Day of Judgment here? Not really. We're just Day of Judgmenting for a singular meringue. That doesn't seem worth it. We might have to just, like, tome, because we're just looking for, like, strategic, right? I mean, at the end of the day, is this not what we're doing? I don't think we have time to set up. We're just toming. Tome. Look for stuff. Yeah, it produces colors based on what you exile. That's just too... I think maybe you could sneak it away in Azorius control. There's no way I can run that in Mardu, I don't think. That would be too frustrating, I think. So I imagine to go for Overlord, I would imagine. Or they might just go for Esper Origins. We're just looking for strat. We're just looking for, like, graveyard hate. Nothing else to it. We're going to Scry 1. For sure gonna scry 1. So, yep, scry. And then we'll take a draw on the other one. Nope. So we might as well take the draw. And then we'll have our upkeep here. Nope. Scry. It's pretty good. I would say it is pretty good, huh? Problem is that they do have Arden. I mean, we do have Monument and Ugin, so I don't think we can be too picky here. Like, this is not something I'm going to be nitpicking, so. Exile, Exile. Hold on, do we... So they have Arden. There's no doubting... No, they can't hardcast Arden. No way. Ugin. Exile. Monument, Exile. Most of the time, I do not want to go for the 0. Most of the time, this is not the play. But in this deck, it definitely is the play. Get wrecked.
Energy, power belongs to the patient.
Ugin. Alright, yeah, they can't go for Arden for sure. Sure. I feel like they just always have the Kavaro. I feel like just no matter what you do, they're gonna rock that Kavaro on you. Welcome home, how's life? Welcome home. Sanitarium. That's what I want. That is what I desire. That is what I desire. All right. So rest in peace. Day of Judgment looks good. I don't know. Let's maybe let's draw first. Before you do anything, you always want to draw. Ooh, we can even tactics. Oh, you're so cooked, dog. Dog, you're probably cooked unless this is a Kavaro. All right, so this has haste. It's a 5/5 haste. I think we just take away the Arden, right? They both cost 8. Whatever. Actually, I don't know. This actually has just haste on its own. I mean, should I take away the Behemoth then? Because the Arden can't do much. No. Okay, I'll take away the Behemoth. Very well. I did not see that coming, getting rid of something else, but... Now we rest in peace. Day of Judgment. Party. Stop at my upkeep, of course. Day of Judgment. Goodbye. Looks good, feels good, is good. No point taking the Arden with rest in peace. Exactly, yeah. True, true, true. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We'll scry. Quints. It's a little late in the game, though. I'm going to say no. We're going to be a little greedy here. We're going to be a little greedier here. Yeah, we'll be greedy. And then I think with these now, we'll just use the draw. Garbage. Garbage. So Artist Talent. Mazemind Tome. We're just drawing. We're just drawing blind. That Quint's Insight... Quint's Insight's not looking so bad now, is it? Alright, draw. Draw. I still don't think we're, like, in that much danger, but, a little sketchy there. Alright, pass. Nothing in the graveyards, though. Arden is just a 4/4 at this point. Just a 4/4. Literally just a straight-up 4/4 vanilla. Ha! You just paid 8 mana for a 4/4 vanilla. How do you feel? How do you feel? Can't feel good. Can't feel good, Arden. Can't feel good. Yeah, I know. Could not have felt good. Couldn't have felt good. Bullets fell on a stick. Yeah, go. Alright, let's see. I think we're optimized. I don't think there's anything to really take away. Even the Vendetta. I know it's not great if they hit the Vendetta. I'm keeping the Vendetta. I'm not putting in a spot removal here. No way. No way. The Bola Citadel on a stick. I kind of want to rip that card in like Orzhov Life Gain. The Grix or whatever the hell. That seems like the most natural deck to run that in, right? Whenever you swing, just pay life and just go crazy or whatever. That's got to be the most optimal way to put it. No, that's the other 5-drop from Spider-Man. That one is exile 9 cards, take 2 of them. And then because we're running the Reality Fulcrum, that's how we get our kicks. This is the cat. Yeah, black cat. Exactly, exactly. I've got a Strategic Betrayal. I mean, automatically looking good, so. Round 3. Fights. Well, never mind. Just like that, we're not looking very good. Yeah, they're going to take away. I wonder what they're going to take away. I wonder what they're going to take away. It's a mystery. It's probably the thing that disrupts their entire deck for 2 mana, I would imagine. But of course, this opponent does like to take the longest turns in literal history, so. This Duress is probably not going to do much versus their deck. In fact, it doesn't, but at least I get to see what they have. Black Cat can get it. Yeah. I would say it's an accurate statement. Alright. Well, if I can't touch your graveyard, you're probably going to win. I don't even care that much if you win, but, like, just please hurry up. Please, please, please. Like, I promise you this deck is not hard to play, dog. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. Your turn 3 doesn't have to be 4 hours long. Whew. Well, I tried. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, they still had Kavara. I had to fall to cast it all, but in the end, they had Kavara. What am I looking at here? Well, it wasn't that bad. Alright. Do we have a shot here? So now how you doing here? 4-4-4 hour turn. Bow down for the one you serve. It's Kavaro. That's who I serve, sadly. Alright, here we go. I think I just heard Jester start. Not a good cover. Manaman doesn't have good pipes, does he? Oh, no! Oh, Mom, to crash out. Dog! At least click the button quick. Draw me a card. I'm gonna rip you in half, dude. I'm down to 12. Come on, dog. There's a sliver of hope here. You and your frickin' Duresses. Give me something good, please. So gross. I'm on a 1-turn clock. This has been awful. This has just been absolutely mind-numbing. I promise you, dog. All right, that was like a semi-reasonable turn. I can't be mad at that one. That was a semi-reasonable turn, right? Too late. Alright, we have Awaken the Undead. Okay, so Awaken the Undead, and then what? What else? Probably Tidebinder then, I guess. That ruins them the best, I guess. If they have any sort of removal, then we're dead. Probably should just be you then, because you ramp up or something. You're just a 4/4, right? No trample? No. Alright, you do something extra. We've got a chump blocker. Please. Please, 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 please don't have removal, dude. Dude, don't have removal. Come on. Dog, don't have removal. Come on. If you have removal, just do it. I'm tapped out. Dog, you have lethal. There's nothing else to think about. Just do it. I think they do, because they're like touching my card. I'm like... Dog, there's nothing to think about. Alright. Alright, to their point, I guess they didn't have it, so I can't be too mad at them. Can't rock this. Hell nah. Hell nah. I think we go Mazemind Tome. Draw? I mean, Rest in Peace at this point is not doing much. Alright. So now I'm going to rope, because now I actually have to think about something. They don't. I do have a blocker. Technically, this is a blocker, right? Yeah, it's just gotta be Tome. If they hit like Kavaro, we just Tidebind the thingy. Stop at the upkeep. We still have the Tidebinder guaranteed, so let's just draw, see what we got here. Into nothing, hell yeah. Into nothing, we love that. Here's the thing though, I don't really want to Rest in Peace now, because now they'll awaken an honored dead that I stole. I mean, we kind of want that, so... Alright, if they didn't have a removal spell last turn, they would just have to top deck it here. Okay. The best thing that could probably happen here is dead ass. They just go for like Esper Visions from the grave. That's not, I'm not even kidding. That's probably the best case scenario here. And then we Tidebind it and then have a chump blocker. I'm usually pretty patient with opponents here, but like this is fine. Like this is take your time. If they don't have removal, then this is totally understandable. I can handle this though. This is a reasonable rope. You can if the roping is reasonable, it's totally fine. But we all know what's a reasonable rope and what's not. This is reasonable. This is fine. Take your time. Still alive. Embrace the toxicist mana, man. Become one with carnage and chaos. I'm about to. Alright, so we have Awaken the Undead, right? You may discard a card, and then we also have the Monument to Endurance. When you do target change. Alright, so first things first. What are we going to do here? We're going to get back a creature or a land, so I guess it's maybe Wrench. But Wrench doesn't do a whole lot for us, huh? I guess we could take, like, spot removal or something. I'm gonna do this no matter what, so I'm just going to scry, I guess. That's nothing. Just show me a Day of Judgment. That'd be so nice. Wouldn't that be so nice? Okay. That is not a Day of Judgment. You may discard a card. I gladly will. Draw a card. Please show me a Day of Judgment. It doesn't even. We have a Wrench in our hand now. I don't think it really matters that much. But it's still another creature, so sure, I guess. Please draw me a Day of Judgment. It's not a Day of Judgment. Alright, what is the Cavaro? I have an Arden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't cast it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cast Cavaro. Take the Arden. Go for Meringue. So it's definitely Cavaro. Is it another Cavaro? I don't know. I'm doing it. Cavaru, Mind Bitten. I'm going to take your Arden. We're going to create a copy of your Meringue River Regent. Oh, yeah. Your Meringue River Regent. We're going to bounce you. Do I want to bounce you? Yeah, I do. Have fun. Swing in. Lifelink, bam. Reestablished. We're online. Wait, that was a Cavaro? They don't have it. They don't have a bringer though. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot this is a Cavaro that I bounced. So if we get a bringer, then we're just dead again. So I have another Cavaro. Oh my god. We're not out of this by a long shot. Not by a fucking long shot. If they have bringer, no bringer. All right, no bringers. Okay. If they, they can still surveil a bringer. Whew. Oh my god. Yeah, they got the meter going. This is crazy. No bringer? Wow. Wow. There's so much, like, so much going on. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do right now. I mean, obviously it's good. Like, we're probably gonna rip a, I mean, this is good. That's all I can really say. I guess we go... We're gonna go Monument into Artist Talent into Rest in Peace after combat. I don't know why I just put that down now. Don't care. We're just clicking buttons at the moment. We'll go Scholar. We'll go Scholar. You got a Tidebinder or something? We're definitely going to take the Scholar, because we have the 2 double monuments here. Sure. You got me. You got me, dog. Sure. Yeah, we're rocking this Rest in Peace for absolute sure. This is the only thing with lifelink, so I'm going to keep back the Wrench for reasons. Bang. Bang. Keep you back. I guess we go Artist Talent into Rest in Peace. I don't know if we... Yeah, it's fine. Rest in Peace. Discard Wrench. We create 1 treasure just so that we can Kavaro here. Draw. Yeah. I don't know. Draw with Tome. You cast it, each player sacrifices all the creatures they control. Then each player returns all creature cards from their graveyard that weren't put there. Well, they're not going to come from the graveyard, so... Alright, let's draw. Clear the board. Sure. I don't even know if I really needed the Mazemind Tome here, though. I should have stole the Kavaro. That's a big error. It's just a dead card at the moment. Let's just draw then. Am I going to cast a Virtue just to discard? Alright, we'll try discarding here. Do I just start, like, pinging their life total? I mean, I have 30 cards left in my life. I could just start pinging their life. I mean, really. We have 2 monuments out here. Alright, there you go. Rest in peace, sure. Drop. Drop. Fulcrum, huh? Ha 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 ha. No. No, 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 no. Left hating. Alright, I know how to spell this now, right? Mind bitten. Get out of here. Alright, we'll wait. We'll wait to get more whatchamacallits here. Alright, we'll wait. 18 life. I guess what could they top deck here? one never was. I think we got him. I think after all of this hell, let's get that life down. Just show me that life go down. Please just show me that life go down. Okay. Nothing I can do on their turn, right? No, oh, Quint's Insight. Oh my gosh, that's so bad on me. Ugh. I forgot we have Quint's Insight here. Okay, that's my bad, my bad. That is on me. Alright, let's draw. I totally forgot that Quint's... I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot that Quint's Insight does damage if you cast stuff from outside. Treasure. Treasure. So now whenever I cast something... Whenever you play a land or cast a spell from anywhere... Oh my god, that's so bad. What you got here? If I could hit, like, not lands, that'd be so nice. Springer. I don't know if I really care about that, to be honest. No. Goodbye.